Hi, this is B. Freeman, and this is the first episode of the Determinist diet, or the reemergence of the Determinist diet. I tried to kickstart this a little while ago, and long story short, I found out about a program through work that seemed to be doing exactly what I'm hoping to achieve here.
So here are some of the strategies that we are going to be working on over the next 15 weeks.
Which is just creating some simple willpower-free ways to lose weight. It was a program through my insurance company that had everybody checking in every week on like a Skype call, and it was going through what we should and shouldn't eat. And as I started going through the program, it just seemed like Weight Watchers or like any of those other things that just tell you exactly what you know already as a fat person. So I got a little bit, I guess, turned off by it. I went through the whole thing and did not see good results with it. So I wanted to get back to what I felt would be the better way to go, simply because I think that everything I've tried, from fasting and cleansing to actually going to a doctor and a nutritionist and getting information on, you know, the traditional ways that I'm supposed to be eating, have not fleshed out. From what I've learned, I've developed somewhat of a different way to go that really utilizes methods that help with time management and procrastination and psychology, as opposed to simply, hey, less calories in and more calories out, because we all know this, and that's not working for us. The very first way that we need to really get going is by just taking it 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 hour at a time, and trying to look at dieting. I know we've heard this before, but in the framework of a lifestyle change. But that's something that seems so big and sounds so daunting, when in reality, if we just look at it like a small change every week, or one thing that we need to change today, and then we'll work on something else later, I think that's a little bit of a better way to go. And so that's what the Determinist diet is all about, and that's what we're going to try to do. So as you can see, my complexion needs some help. My hair, I think it's a little dull. It needs some help. I feel like, you know, being fat is not just about being fat. You have all of these other consequences that arise from it. And those are things that I'm hoping that you will see transform with me as this whole process goes along. If you are taking any, tips from this and applying them to your own life, then that's a wonderful thing. And I'd love to see what changes you've made in the comments. The cool thing about what we're going to do is that it's not going to be the same for everybody. Mine is a little bit different. I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. So the way that I diet has to be a little bit different than a traditional person who does not have PCOS might have to do. I'm also a woman. I'm a Black woman, so there's some considerations there. Not necessarily in the fact that my race is different from probably yours, but it's just in the fact that I was raised a little bit differently in the South. So my eating habits were developed in probably a different way than some of yours, maybe in the same way, but ultimately I'm still going to have a different pathway. But what I'd like to do is to give everybody sort of the framework, and you just fill in the meat and potatoes on top of that. And so hopefully that will be the best way to go. We shall see. This is just day 1. So again, every week we're going to discuss one D, because this is the Determinist diet. So we're going to talk about either something that's affecting your DNA, we're going to talk about doctors, and we're going to talk about drive. And those are the 3 things that I think that are going to be the undercurrents of this entire program. So we'll see how it goes, and I hope you check back in tomorrow, or if you're watching 30 years from now, hopefully this will be something that will just be the kickstart for you, and you'll hopefully see the changes that we've made together for everyone who's come along this journey with me. All right, so see you later. Bye.